Yo people, I'm David from Hypercodes. This is another video of HTML basics, video 3, the div tag. Now, I've never actually used the div tag in my previous videos, but that's why I made this video. And that's what we're going to do right now. So the div tag simply stands for division, and that is essentially what a div tag is all about. It divides sections of code into segments. In essence, we use the div tag to group content into specific sections, and that's what we're going to do now. Alright, we're back in our Visual Studio Code, and like I said, this tag is used to divide content into specific sections. Okay, let's for example we pop it in into the image and welcome text as div tag opening and div tag closing. Consider this as a top section, a section on its own, and we can put a div tag around that, and you can wrap all this into one div tag because it's very separate from this div tag as the top div tag. So we're gonna start putting some div tags around this thing over here. So if I start over, go down, open div tag, opening, closing, oopsie, it might be capital letter. You can either be capital letter or small letter and how you want this. So I'll just cut this one out, Control plus X, that's shortcut for cutting. Then I'll place it at the bottom. Okay, so each section within this web page has been contained inside one of these division tags. So it's divided into all these different segments, and if I view this in the browser right now, which I'm gonna do in the browser right now, it's gonna have zero visual impact whatsoever. However, when we start using the divs with IDs, classes, and CSS, that's when it becomes really useful. We can start applying styles to these elements within each div section. So I think there's three main reasons I use a div tag on my visual document, on my own decision, my own thoughts. I feel like there are three main reasons why a div tag can be used. First of all, it lets you divide content into sections that is easier for me and you as a developer to come back into the code and know where everything is. So it's pretty much like arranged. So as you can see, the whole code is arranged, not scattered, not in disordered manner. And whenever a developer come in through my laptop, goes to my laptop, and they see the code, they will know that yes, this specific code is divided within div tag. The second reason has to do with the CSS, that is cascaded style sheet. When you start using CSS, it's going to become a little easier to attach certain styles to elements within a document when you divide it into specific regions, especially when you combine a div tag with IDs and classes, which I'm going to teach you about shortly, probably within the next few lessons. Thirdly, for semantic reasons, you're gonna see in the next few lessons, as we start to use IDs and classes, that you can give these different sections that are divided in essence a name or an identifier, which kind of represents that area. For example, a header or a navigation area, that's the on that list, which is also this section. So like I said, these tags themselves have no visual impact, but when you combine this with CSS rules and IDs, that's when it's gonna come into play. So that's all there is to show you about the div tag itself. In the next few videos, I'm going to show you about IDs and classes and CSS a little bit more. But right now, let's check at least an example. So I'm going to make a new window and I'm going to save it as CSS code. That's youtube.css, the extension .css, and press enter. So whenever you want to combine CSS with the HTML, you always go to the head tag, that's this tag, and you will link it. That's the link. Just type in link and press enter. Then you must type in the exact name you used for the CSS code into the HTML, that's into this href application. So I was going to type in the youtube.css, so like that I've linked it, and since it's already on autosave, that is autosave, it's already automatically saved. So now, for example, since there's pretty much no difference here right now, let's add like a background color, and I'm going to give this div an ID, say container 1. Then for IDs, normally use hashtags, and for classes you use dots when starting CSS code. That's to navigate, to show that it goes directly into this container. So now using ID, we use hashtag, the ID name, that's container 1. You're just going to type in container 1 and open brackets, enter. So now it's no longer showing red or showing yellow. It's showing yellow because there's nothing inside right now. But if I start typing, boom, there's no red. So if I want to give this container a background color, I'm just going to type in background, and I can see background color has been highlighted. Type it, and you pick any color. Let's say pick a bright color, say aqua, and boom, it's already auto save. So when I go back to my browser, all I have to do is just refresh. As you can see, only this top has been highlighted as a background color of aqua. If I can go back and I give this div a class, let's say container 2. I'll go back to my CSS, and since it is class is dot, obviously dot container 2, open bracket, enter. And the bracket has to be this kind of curly bracket, not a box one, not normal curved bracket. It has to be the curly type for it to work, because I don't really think that you can use any other bracket. View, but you can use the bracket, but I most advise using curly brackets because it's easier. I've got to use the curly brackets. So let's say we're going to give this container of font size, type of font size. I'm going to give it like an extra large, make things a little bit big, and I'll refresh them. Boom, huge. Let's say give it a font family. Font family is like a family of fonts which are in name. So I'm going to pick any of these. I'm going to pick Georgia, Times New Roman, Times and Serif. Then go back to my code, my browser, refresh. So that's pretty much it for this video. We'll expand on this div tag then we will expand on the div tag later when we start using the CSS codes for real. So if you have any question, don't forget to comment below and subscribe to this video. Thank you and God bless.